Hello, this is Nick995. For this video now, this is gonna be a continuation of my um, video game ballot type of comparison. And again, I'm gonna be I do like some sort of random a selection of any two games from here. So there's about 100 games plus. And some of the games I don't have here because I can't find, or some of them I must have misplaced, or I played enough of. But whichever two games I pick out, I have to compare them. So cross genre could be a different genre, could be a different how do you call it again, platform. So yeah, selection one, and I usually do two or 2 to 4 per video. If you if you guys are watching this, like, subscribe, share the video, please. Like, let's share the video all over, please. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. So, anyways, selection. Well, it's really selection number 4 because this is a video part 2. So I should do it like in some sort of tournament mode. What's this? Okay, Mercenaries 2. PS3 game. Mercenaries 2. So, Mercenaries 2, which is right here. I was having trouble finding Mercenaries 2 because right here. Mercenaries 2 and oh wait, 2 came out. Oh, fine. No, I gotta get bigger. Infamous 2 and Infamous 2. So both PS3. Both PS3. Mercenaries 2, Infamous 2. So open world games. Both open world games. This one being more action adventure. This one being more of a hard to explain. It's more of some sort of military shooter. But it's an open world, and so mainly now gameplay wise is this one though, like, you have superpowers, right? You have superpowers, electric powers. You can summon lightning. There's ice elemental powers as well. There's there's different arrays of powers. You can even summon a tornado, like a small tornado. And yeah, where this one, what makes this one very unique in that you're basically like a walking bullet sponge, so I can take a lot of damage. Even though you're human, it makes no sense, but it's super easy game. But you can call on airstrike, so you call on things like a Moab, a mother of all bombs, some sort of what do you call the bomb again? The bombing run, and there's the nuclear like a tiny mushroom cloud. There's the fuel air bomb. There's all these different types of bombs. So once you get the pilot in the game, you can drop down bombs. So sense of purpose now, better story in this, way better story, way better story. Where this one is this year typical revenge, quick campaign type of story. Obviously with this one being spoiler, skip ahead, please skip ahead. This one being the conclusion to Cole McGrath character. So after this, they went into Delson Rowe, a different character, and the conduits versus humans, and should conduits be killed, and it's kind of like mutants, like from X-Men, and yeah, and with this one, yeah, mainly your typical revenge. So playing this, you feel a more sense of purpose. There's more suspense playing the game. There's a lot more and obviously characters too are more interesting. They're more interesting, and much more interesting. It's serious. This is more of a serious tone to it. This is more of like some sort of jokey tone, like super jokey tone, and lots of tropes and all that. Again, upgrades, tons of upgrades, tons of upgrades. You can, this one you hijack tanks, you hijack, you basically upgrade to hijack helicopters and APCs and newer cars and all that. You upgrade, I believe, you upgrade things like how much how much oil, like a fuel is very important, because fuel determines how, how many things can you carry to your to the main base or whatever. So you're carrying things like bombs, or you're gonna be carrying fuel tanks, or supply drops, where you're a pilot can carry all sorts of things, like all sorts of vehicles and all that. But you need oil if you don't have that. So you upgrade your oil capacity, the amount of oil you can hold. I believe the max is like 5,000 oil points, something like that. And the more oil you have, the better. This you're really upgrading damage. This guy can shoot electric rockets from his hands, and I can make it so, collectibles, you collect these things to make your health bar longer, or to give you more capacity for electricity. But this one, you're powerful. You're really, really, really powerful. We're not like a super powerful, but you're mainly fighting human characters. So relative to you, they don't really, but this one introduces more conduits and all that. But like I said, there are tons of upgrades, and replayability too, more replayable in this one, because this one has three different protagonists that you can play as, but it's mainly the same story. But this one, you can be good or evil. So obviously, with you being evil, the certain parts of the story ends up differently, where this character will trust you less, or like you're more people are scared of you, literally scared of you, where like if you're good, people embrace you and cheer you on and all that. So the game, the world kind of changes. And a little thing where I noticed too, like the sky is more darker, like when you're evil, or and all that. So replayability, and the campaigns are slightly different versus like when you're a good versus evil. Now another thing too, overall side missions. This one has side missions, but this one has more. I like the side missions more in this one. Extra things to do. UGC missions, user generated content. You basically, people go and they make their own. You can basically make your own mission or whatever. But it requires a lot of patience. This you can go around taking down. There's tons of bases to blow up, right? There's tons, like that's mainly its main selling point, where you go around, you take out high value targets, or blow up the bases or enemy buildings or whatever, and then you basically make thousands of dollars after whenever you do it. And it's based on the game currency relative. So overall, this is a better game, more sense of purpose, and mechanics as well. It being a newer game, only 3 years apart, it feels more fluent. The controls feel more fluent. And I'm going back to sense of purpose, better story, and upgrade system is better. And this one though, gives you like a more sense of freedom. In that, like you basically feel like you really feel like a walking tank, because it's like basically a plot armor. Basically, like you're taking so much damage and you never die. But there's so much more I could talk about, but I don't want to make the video too long. So yeah.